2.3, the lazy brain's subjective, time-dependent sense of beauty. Schmidhuber argues our subjective sense of beauty is directly proportional to the number of bits required to encode an experience. So think of human faces. One way to efficiently encode human faces is to build a prototype face. So new faces are compared to the prototype, just this very generic sense of a face, which has proportions as an average of every face seen. The more a face is like the prototype, the less information is needed to encode the face. Thus, the face feels beautiful to the observer. So, quote here, in principle, the compressor may exploit any regularity for reducing the number of bits required to store the data. A face which is asymmetrical on each side from the center will be very beautiful if the encoding of the face can be compressed to nearly half the size, since the face can mostly be mirrored with one half of the face. So yeah, again, right, if you're really symmetrical and straight down the middle, then it's easy to just encode half the face and then you just have to flip it over. So generally speaking, among several subpatterns classified as comparable by a given observer, the subjectively most beautiful is the one with the simplest or shortest description, given the observer's current particular method for encoding and memorizing it. For example, mathematicians find beauty in a simple proof with a short description in the formal language they are using. Others like geometrically simple, aesthetically pleasing, low complexity drawings of various objects. This immediately explains why many human observers prefer faces similar to their own. What they see every day in the mirror will influence their subjective prototype face for simple reasons of coding efficiency. So this is another interesting way to talk about beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and beauty is also subjective, but it's also about how many faces you've seen and how commonly you see faces. When you see certain faces, either of a race or age or whatever, over your experience, that influences your prototype and how you compress faces, which influences how you store that and how you experience it. And yeah, unfortunately, if someone has a very unusual face or if they're asymmetrical, then it takes more brain power to encode their face in memory. There's more information there, and people end up finding it to be a struggle, and they find that person less aesthetically pleasing.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this clip, please consider checking out the full video and the series linked in the description.